place. That should work. And then let me get this posted in the chat too. This one, there we go. If you want to check out this game, feel free to. If you click that, it tells them that I sent you. If you click it, they'll know that I sent you. Okay, so if you click it, they'll know that I sent you. For House Flipper 2, we're going to play some House Flipper 2. It's going to be a good fun time. Can you not build the edge of the entire lot? Mocha made this mistake many times, you end up running out of time. Yeah, it's very easy to overbuild, and it's very difficult to fill. No purchase necessary. If you've already got the game, you can still click the link. Click to thank you, Mr. Sharky. It just lets them know that you're in my stream when I played it, and that you were like, oh, this game was cute. I play this, you know. Okay, we are on Red app now. That is ready. Okay, game is up. So, wow, I'm not used to playing like full screen like this. So we have more or less finished with the Gandhi challenge. So I think we should do more of our bunker. Finish off our bunker. Just click the things, y'all. Yeah, just click it. As long as I post it, it's not some random bot, though. In fairness, no one else can post links. So if I post it, it's safe. Don't worry. Time you build your house in a few days, and then you got to an underground, or you got so bored you went underground, built a vineyard, a wine cellar, and just had to stop. Stop. Wood. Sid messaged me and said the Lifetime movie version of Still Magnolias with Queen Latifah is better. Okay, so you're saying I should watch that one instead? Where did I put my bunker build? Doomsday Bunk, here it is. We're going to do the bunker because we are finished with the Gandhi one. The only thing I would change is maybe just dirty up the place a little bit. It's not worth a whole stream for us to do, so. Wine cellar. He did do a wine cellar. It's all wine based. So if anyone remembers, we were working on our Fallout-esque bunker. If you remember, our Fallout bunker. We come back to this one when we're in between Gandhi challenges lately. So this is our bunker. So if anyone, if anyone wants to survive the end of the world, you've got to bunker. 10, 20, oh wait, you literally sent it to me ages ago. Do you remember what it was called? Do you remember what the name of it was called? Do you remember what it's called? Should we put on some old music? Oh wait, I'm able to find it. Should I do it? Should we do it? Luda sent me a playlist, but I had the link, so. I'm gonna hope this is right. Because we're doing our bunker, Fallout bunker, so we can listen to our Fallout bunker music. We can say bunker like bunker, right? So if anyone remembers, we managed to do the downstairs, right? We did our faux ceiling space, so it almost looks like you're outside, even though you're inside, and all the bumps have dropped and everybody's died, right? But at least you can pretend it's still sunny outside. I think that's a nice part, isn't it? You won't win, but you feel you did a good job and has looked forward to 2-month break coming up. Mocha's every response, if you ever mention the Gandhi challenge, he goes, I won't win. That's what he was complaining about when he woke up last night. In the middle of the night was, I won't win. I was like, not with that attitude, you won't. Luna Mocha, Jill Scott is a Lifetime movie version of Still Magnolias. Yeah. Whatever the Lifetime version is, whatever that means. I think we need motivational posters in our gym. This is what we were working on last time that we played. Luda, what do you think of this music? What do you think of this? Is it inspiring enough? Me gym, Hangry How Gym. Are you streaming it? Are you showing us the gym? You at the gym? I think that we need posters, but we could do ones like this, like anatomy posters. Just because regardless of what era you would have been living in, you probably would still want to know what the correct muscle groups are. I hope OBS works. Hangry, are you trolling me or are you serious? Because if you're serious, I will show up. So I could do like that. Though I feel like I need more over there too. Because you're nervous, Hangry's like, I'm pooping. Coincide and make it better. Yes, make it better. Mocha, how was the stewer? Did you go? I heard the dogs barking, so I assume you went to the stewer. Maybe I could just put one in the middle, like here, and then this one here. And then just figure out what the middle point is for that one, right? like that. Lou, did you like it? The music cute? Kenny does a Feb winner. Yeah. Oops, you forgot. Kenny, how did you forget? You didn't. Yeah, I was gonna say you didn't announce a February winner, right? But bad for the emote that no one has a person doing the Cabbage Patch or the twist. I mean that emote works, right? That's the correct emote. Went to the beverage house down the road and it was filled with people. Sounds about right. It's a Friday. Everybody's like, you know what Friday means? Drinking the weekend away and complaining on Monday that I didn't do anything on the weekend. You know, that's what most people are going to do. Okay. I feel like that's still not centered. I want to get some kind of... Do we want like weight benches? We want there to be enough variety that the people here would not be complaining about the lack of stuff to do in here. So we got the machines, right? We got the elliptical and we got the treadmill. I could put some weight benches in. People would still want to use those. You didn't want Z to show me up with his fancy beverages and lip sync. Maybe what you should do is you should video call Z when he's streaming so that you can also join in on the lip syncs, right? I feel like I put one on each end, maybe. Right? One on each end. And then we have some heavy weights somewhere. Oh, I guess I could use these ones. Right? Some heavy... Imagine being that close to the treadmill whilst lifting. Wouldn't that be kind of terrifying? Just some random weights just sitting there. So a second off lip syncing. It's the audio or something, but always off. It's cute though. He doesn't know. Don't tell him. I was asking Gandhi about this. I was like, oh, wait, is it? He is here. I think Z might know. I always find it funny because we hear it and it's slightly off what Z hears, and I don't understand how that works, but I just find it fascinating. Because we hear it and then Z's like a second off, and I'm like, is there a delay between what Z hears and what we hears? We hears. I don't know. I've always been curious, but I never asked. Okay, Fallout Bunker Gym. One of these, that's it. If someone's using it, you can't use that. Here's a delay. Breaking news, Hangry went live. I can't be here anymore. Oh, Hangry is... Wait. Wait. If Hangry's live, I have to say hello. The raspy MA voice coming out. That's so Z. Wait. Are you trolling? No, he actually is. Wait, he actually is. Let's get human. Wait, he put the human... Why am I seeing ads? Fine. Okay. Now I've got him up, second boy. He is live. He is live. This is where I just put him in the corner of the screen and we can just watch him at the gym. Okay. I have him up so I can watch him too. Okay. So I have my gym here. I want to do a restaurant. I'm on mobile, so you can only watch one person. You're welcome to stay here, Gandhi, if you want. You can always check in with him if you want. Okay, one of these needs to be a kitchen. Or at least I want to do a diner, right? How much space do I have? Not a ton. But I would like to do a diner. I want to have like proper whatever era diner this would have been, where everything's like plastic seats and like cafeteria style. It would work most with this because it's a bunker, isn't it? So it would make sense that you would probably have some kind of cafeteria to serve this many people. I don't know what the middle block is to put a door in, or at least to put a hole in the wall. Let me just clear it out and figure it out. Quit job and come back to us. I feel like he needs the money. Money's nice, right? Okay, 22 and 22. Perfect. I somehow eyed that and that worked. Okay, let's make that one block wider. Maybe I could find like a Fallout playlist, right? Because those of you who've played the game, you would know the music, right? You would know the music from the games, right? I think this would be better because it's a Fallout bunker, right? Okay, so if I was to make it this, like this, right? Can you see this? It's very dark, isn't it? It is very dark, but we make it work. He just smiles. It's adorable right now, but I hate it. He's very overwhelmed. It's cute and adorable. He's all smiling. He's all giggly. It's like his first stream in a very long time. You're a fan? Okay, good. Then you might recognize some of the songs that are playing. We should... Okay, we'll bring this out at this height. Okay, I can always change the color in a second. I just need it cut off. So this here, we'll do a cute little diner area. I want to do a kitchen, but I can do... Of me, Squatter, you can stay. I appreciate you. Squatter, what are you up to today? Anything fun? It's really fast. He's like 5 foot tall and it blows him back a foot or two. That will definitely very much happen because Henry loves his farts. I sometimes you can tell when he's doing it, but somehow it doesn't show up on the streams. Like you don't hear it, but you notice because he goes silent and you're like a toddler pooping in the corner. That's what he does. You took a nap and now I'm waiting for some VR gaming tonight. What games are you going to play on the VR tonight? Any cute ones planned? Any adorable? Okay. I want to do the same with the windows here. So I want to do 2, but I need to make sure that they're... What is this space? 2? That's 2. And then there's 1 in the middle. I could do... They have to be the same size. They could always be smaller, right? I could always resize this. And to have cute windows like that, it doesn't have to be the same the whole way through, right? Diner, you know. I understand now I'm sad from going from 6 streams a week to 2. Should go back to 4 in a week or 2 once this training is over. We hope. No more training. It's rude, isn't it? Contractors Showdown X-Filled Zone. It's basically Tarkov. Tarkov, but in VR. Is it made for VR this time? So it's like it'll run a little bit smoother. Because I know you can play most games in VR regardless, right? You could just launch a game in VR and enjoy it. But that doesn't always mean it's optimized for VR gameplay, so it might always play a little weirdly, right? It's made for VR. Okay, good. You do get Ali to fill in the gaps. Ali does fill in the gaps, and also Tom, I guess, when Tom streams at normal times. Though Tom likes to go randomly live, and yeah. Missing any time is a huge hole in your day. Ooh, a huge hole. Yes. I want to do like I want to do Lionel flooring. Lionel? Like Lionel Richie? No, vinyl flooring, Rick. Like big tiles. I can't do them mismatching, right? So I would have to do it like, if I was to do this, I would have to go through and change every other one to be red, right? Because there's... Right? Instead of a wallpaper that's in that same style, but it wouldn't be vinyl, right? Love filling the holes. If you can have the commands too, if you need, I can teach you now. So called the student becomes the teacher. Squatter, I actually haven't used the slots one in a while, but I would be curious to know how to fix it, right? Made my attendance to boring Zoomies, which I didn't need to be more palatable. You made my attendance to boring Zoom meetings, which you didn't need to be in palatable. Sorry, that was... Okay, gotcha. I was like, what do you mean didn't need to be in the stream? You didn't need to be in the Zoom meetings. Sometimes a distraction is nice, and it's well-deserved, well-needed. This is going to take a very long time if I have to do every other one. Is there no quick way of me doing this? Is it no quick way of me doing this? I wanted to do like this, but I didn't want to go through and do every single one myself. Oh yeah, the points doesn't do anything. I have all of that stuff turned off. You watch Gandhi drink instead of listen to. Gonkel talks about the sales progress. Gonkel's like telling you all about work, and you're like, Gandhi streaming. Sorry. I feel like that would take a very long time for me to do that. I don't even know if that's the style that I want anyway, right? if I do no pattern and then I was to put like a wallpaper on the floor, could I do a wallpaper that is in that style? Is that possible? That might be a thing. I don't know. Rickles does a thing. Yes, Rickles works. Also, before I forget, let me make sure I post in the Discord. Yeah, Gandhi loves his shots. So, you know, if you ever need someone to have drinks with, you've always got Gandhi for that, haven't you? He'll always be there. Yeah, if you do the command Rickles, that would show you the Rickles. That doesn't really help with the thingy. Sid gave me a gift sub to, to Angry Stream. I appreciate you, Sid. Okay. I forgot to post the thing. It's going live. Running low is that I need more. Oh, you need more cherries. You're a bum. We love a bum. Ooh woo. Let me post this thing before I forget. Before I forget, because otherwise I will forget. We'll actually never remember to do it, and I feel bad. Still talk about this. I'm not late, I promise. Okay, I posted it because I'm a good boy. I'm a good boy. Okay, done. Perfect. Okay. Gandhi with the 41,000 messages. Yeah, you're a bit of a gossip, aren't you? Squatter with the 761. Also a gossip, but not as chatty as Gandhi because no one can keep Gandhi down, apparently. Even at work, he's like, natter. Oh, I appreciate that. Something like that could work with it. It's not like a cafeteria vibe, though. It's more like just like a multi living room kitchen vibe, isn't it? Though I feel like they could have really cute kitchen, like carpets in Connect. Most of us trolling Tom. Oh, 100%. For sure. We all love trolling Tom, so it makes sense. It really does. I like to go in his stream just to troll him. I can't find any kind of... I guess these would be... This section here would make sense. I'm just trying to find one which is like they're perfect squares, like tiles, like almost like a vinyl flooring, but I don't know if I can find what I'm looking for here. Where is the button down? Why are we in a casual Friday mode? I was actually rummaging through all of my shirts today and I was putting them on. And I was like, I know which one I was in the mood for. And then I saw this and I was like, this one feels cozy. You should grab a shirt with both hands and rip it off. Though it's not as, I mean, it's a nice shirt. This one, I think it's like, yeah, DKNY or whatever. I was going to put on a shirt today. I just couldn't find the right one. Is that my shirt? No, Boca. This is my shirt. It's mine. Mine. Can I do, if I do it like this, I can just set it as one color. I can't do a pattern if I pick the textiles. Right? So I'm distracted here because I'm trying to see if there's a way of me doing like a checkered floor. I can. It's up here. It's in tiles. I guess the stone could. I knew I'd seen it somewhere. I was like, where is the check thing? Because I'm like, that's going to take me so long if I was to go through and do that. Like, far too long. Would it be white instead of black? Like white and red? Or white and black? White and black. That would be more like a diner, right? That would definitely be more like a, yeah. It's yours. Go take it back. Do it. Execute order 66 or 69. Though the order 69, that one might not be allowed on stream, right? Maybe like on Kick or something. I don't know what their rules are on it, but oh Jesus, I went through the floor. Okay, that could work, right? It's a diner. We'll put this here, and then behind here, we still got a little space, so I could put like a hatch, and then I could put a kitchen behind it. But here we would have just like row seating. It's like it'd be like a kitchen diner-esque vibe. Let me have a look. These right here, like this. This is exactly what I'm thinking. They came up with the Scooby-Doo stuff. Perfect, right? Oh, we can do our custom build ones too, because these are open-ended like that. Gorgeous. Yes. Okay, perfect. I don't think everyone will be sitting together all the time, so I think just having multiple small ones would make more sense. I hate the internet here. I hate your internet there too, Gandhi. Have you tried saying anything about maybe potentially getting it changed? Is that possible? You're allowed to do that? Is that a thing? Are we allowed to do that? I'm changing the music. Ludo, we love and appreciate you, but I need something upbeat. Otherwise, I'm gonna fall asleep to Fallout music. I will. I apologize. Every second it freezes. Have you done a speed test to see what it's like? Oh, you can take off the decor too. It's the heat. Yeah, blame the heat. That's what it is. Ludo's like, huh? Excuse me? What is this? What are you playing right now? What are you playing right now? Squatter, thank you for the hydrate. I appreciate you. Please hydrate yourself, Squatter, right now. Oh, you didn't hear. Oh, I was changing the Fallout music back to something a little bit more upbeat. Because the kind of Fallout jazz music, it makes me very sleepy. So I put something a little bit more upbeat on. I could put benches into, ooh, like proper ice cream parlor kind of benches. Oh, I would like that. Wow, okay, but Lula's like, wow, I'm leaving. Let me email them real quick and be like, yeah, I'm trying to watch my bestie stream while on the clock. Can you please fix your internet? I can send that email. Mocha's seen that email before. It's possible. It's a thing. I'm trying to. Do we? Oh, we do. We do have them. Oh, perfect. See, gorgeous. I think these could be like a black and a blue or black and a yellow. The reds change that to. No, maybe blue. I don't know. Maybe white? I don't know. I think it's more entertaining right now. Anyways, wow, Ludo. Debatable. He'll end early and you're left with a wet spot. Yeah, Hangry will leave you wanting more. Yeah, he'll read out and he'll be like, I'm done now. Bye, everyone else. He also read that really quickly, too. He'll be like, okay, I'm done. Leaves. Do you want a full bench like this? Maybe I should put these directly in the middle of two. Like that, right? No. Between these two. Those two have this table, right? These two have this table. And then there'll be two over here which have this table, right? Bench seating. Another peanut on a hangry strawberry. Honestly, with it being him, I would be surprised. I would not. Let me pulling it up just to check, just to make sure. Yeah. Just to make sure he's behaved. Wait, did he remove all of his redeems too? Yeah, he did. He used to have fart noises. No, he doesn't. Yeah, I'm looking right now. What do you mean? Okay. I don't know if I want the seats to be black and white too, because the floor is black and white. Maybe we can keep the white and we change that. I don't hate the blue. Oh, you mean me? Wow. Despicable. You can't be in two places. That's true. You did say that already. Oh, there's a Pokemon chat. If wants a Poliwag, feel free to grab it. Maybe I do just do yellow. Yellow and white. I'm trying to figure out the color scheme for this because I want to do the yellows and blues because it's a Fallout bunker. We're supposed to be a diner. It will be a diner, yes. It will be a diner. But I'm staring at these cushions for far too long. I need to be I'll come back to them once I figure out the color scheme. So I want to put in a diner. So I need... Is there a middle piece that is open on both ends? I mean, I could always put them to close together. Oh, wait, never mind. Bar table. That's what I need. Puts in a bar table because we need a space to get in here. Bar table. We'll figure out the colors after I've built the... Jesus. After I've built the bar. Right, because the era that we are in, this would have been the style that they would have had, right? If I take it over here, we can have the kitchen lead into kitchen space here, and then some little seating here, right? Does it need to be that big? I don't know. A diner in a bunker. Yeah, it's a fallout bunker. Of course, that doesn't fit. Maybe that could also be another way around. It's fine. You take a word for it. Please do. Please, if you, just agree. It's much easier for all of us if you just agree at this point. I want to take the decor off because we've already done the checkup. Oh, it's on both sides. Okay, good. See, I want to do red because of the diner vibe. Because of the diner vibe. Already submitted your build for March. This isn't, Moku, this isn't the same build. This is us doing our different one because we've got nothing left to do on the Gandhi one. Hangry just said, tell me your mum says hi. Tell me that your mum says hi. Oh, tell your mum says hi. Tell me your mum says... He wants you to tell him that he said it that... Oh, so he said it wrong. Okay. Meant tell your mum I said hi. I was like, okay, it's like, how does that work? Can you make the Tarkov hideout? Squirter, I probably could if I knew what it looked like. But I have no clue what it looks like. No clue. That's not what I wanted to do. Stop that. I wanted to copy that one. Did I change anything there? No. I want that to be red. I think I do want to do red. Maybe I'll just make it darker. Ask me if made is 1 billion yet. You need 10 minutes. There you go. Ask. Yeah. Just don't tell Tom you're asking, because Tom will do Tom things. Maybe I just don't need to put the blue in here. Maybe I could get away with just doing like a... What style did I do upstairs? Oh. Okay. I did the white wall with the blue trim. Maybe I could do a red trim. That could be kind of cute, because it is a diner, isn't it? Send you references? Maybe you should. I mean, it would probably be ideal if I played the game once, wouldn't it? Right. Maybe one time I'll actually finally play the game. So I could do white like that. I could... Do I want to change it and do red as well? Oh, this is so big. But it's supposed to be. I'm not used to making things, you know, really big in this game. I'm so used to doing everything more contained and subtle. But I'm actually making a large structure. Why can't I get the right red that I want? Why is that? I need that to be darker. I need it. And I can't do a custom for that. What does that look like? That's too bright. I need that to be a dark red. This just gets brighter, not darker. And then that's not a red. That's a completely different... That looks different in the preview to what it actually looks like. I don't know how I feel about it. Kind of wish we had a wheel color. We do on most things. But it's because I guess I'm using the metal. It doesn't give me the option to use the color wheel. I just have to pick for this one. Is this a NASCAR cafe? No, it's a diner for a fallout bunker. There's windows and mirrors. These are windows, similar to these windows. I just haven't put the frames in yet. I'm just trying to decide the colors. Trying to decide what I want to do. Because I can't make everything blue. Because I know even if you go into like the Fallout bunkers, the diners are a completely different style on the inside. And this is the bunker before the bombs drop, so it's all fresh and it's new, so it's not damaged. Everything's clean and shiny. Clean and shiny. I honestly, red and blue contrast together, I don't like. That's my issue. That's the problem. You know what? Maybe this should be like a red then. Maybe make this a red. Oh, whoops. You've seen this series, the Fallout series or the NASCAR series? Okay, that might be better. Maybe that will help sell it a bit more. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Right. Still not feeling it. I'm still not sold. I'm not sold. Not completely sold. Guys, I have no clue. I'm losing it. I'm losing the will to live right now. I don't know what I want to do with this. I want a diner. I need it to be like, I need to be a Fallout bunker, right? Fallout bunker diner. Right? I'm looking it up because I'm going crazy. The diner. Okay, let's have a look. There's pictures of a diner, right? So they have yeah, they have the leather seats, they have the tables. Mm-hmm. I feel like it should be blue. I feel like it should be blue. I'm looking at images. Normally I just do this off the top of my head, but I need inspiration. Okay, so they're showing it is a black and white tile. The only thing that's red is the leather on the chairs. Everything else is blue. Okay. World War II should be subway tile. Yeah. Okay. So I was right with the floor before. This is supposed to be black and white. And these are supposed to be all red. Maybe they could be like different reds, right? Maybe like a darker red instead of being so bright. Right. And then the tables were blue instead. I mind this look. We're fixing it. Because even I'm unhappy with it. I was not living for it. And then what we would have is like a subway tile, right? Is that right? Subway tile? Maybe like a subway tile like this, right? Where did you go? This way. Subway tile, right? And then if I grab this. No. Like this. I'm thinking like a Five Guys burger and fries restaurant. Chair rail height, yes. Five Guys burger and fries. Let's take these out. I don't like the white in the middle of that. Maybe that should just be black. Or that blue. We'll change to black for now. Mm-hmm. Might as well Five Guys. That's the vibe that I'm trying to go for, but I'm looking at it. It's like I can't see it. I'm not getting it. I'm not making that. It wasn't working for me. So they would have this and it would all just be blue. Like the whole thing would just be blue. But what blue? Like that blue? No pattern on top because it's just blue. The whole thing is just blue. I can't make a continuous table unless I was to just do it like that and just flip it like this. I guess you wouldn't need to have a really long table. You just have 2 large tables, right? Hi, Red. How are you doing? How's your Friday going so far? Like that. Is it still too blue? Maybe. Should this be a chrome? Like proper Dynachrome? Like that? I think so. I think it should. You just woke up? I love that. Did you sleep well? Did you have a good night? This should be blue too, not red. That should definitely be blue. The black and white stripes definitely do give it like a NASCAR vibe, right? You slept fine? Good. I'm glad to hear it. I also slept well. Consider it. I mean, it wasn't bad. The last night was a pain because my dogs never sleep well. They always keep getting up. It's really annoying. It's bloody annoying. But I slept much better today because they also slept better, thankfully. Red, do you have any fun weekend plans? Mr. Dragon, do you have any fun weekend plans? Anything cute going on? Okay, so if I was to copy this and apply that here, now how about this white patch here? And if I just want it to be blue? Like that? If I want it to be white either. I feel like I've never seen one of these in real life to compare it to. I feel like I've never seen one in my life. Like a counter like this. I feel like I've never seen this before in my life. No idea what that's supposed to look like. But I do need some bar stools. With the backs on, because, you know, people love to lean back and fall off and crack a skull or something. If I put it on... If I put it on every black tile like this, I know that they're the same distance apart. There we go. Perfect. Amazing. Those should be the same as these chairs over here. Obviously. Do I want them to be chrome, though? Would they look better as a chrome? No. Okay, it's coming together better now. I'm seeing a thing. It's almost working for me. The walls are definitely going to be my biggest issue because I don't like them just being plain exposed wall with nothing on them. I feel like I need there to be something on the walls. But aside from me, there was pipe upstairs. Aside from me just putting pipe everywhere, I wouldn't know what else to put on the... Why is there a random red tile here? There we go. Aside from, yeah, I don't know. I guess I could put pipes up and make it like all cute. I could put the fake windows in that we had done upstairs. That could be cute, maybe behind here and here. So it almost gives the illusion you're looking outside. Where did I do that? Over here. Right, I put these cute little windows in. And then I put the frames behind them. That's centered. Yes, I think. There's a Pokemon in chat. If anyone's an Oddish, feel free to grab the Oddish. This looks good. I think it's better now that I fixed it. I still need more in it, though. Oh, there's also a quest in chat. If anyone wants to join the quest. Jesus. Come on, mouse. Who wants to join the quest? Feel free to come on to join to get in. Ties into the other room better too. I think so. It doesn't look too stand out-ish, stand off-ish, whatever. It looks a little bit more accurate. Okay, I want this frame. I'm gonna put the frames, the same frames, because it's not the end of the world. Okay, we'll do that one there, and then that one be slightly to the side. No, not resize. I need you to move. Mocha, have you finished with work for today? Okay, and then if I do the same here, and then move that one. Perfect. You get a view. A view out of the diner window. You can see the fields and the windmills and whatever beautiful things. You send out some docu-signs, but she might do that tomorrow. How urgent is it? Is it something that can wait? Or is it something that needs to be done right now? So, I wanted to have a kitchen in the back, so I want to put like, I don't know if there's any doors like what I'm thinking of, like a door that you'd push just to swing it open. Does such a thing exist in this? I don't think so. Something like that could be kind of cute though. There's no like swing door. You know, like if you're in a restaurant, you just gotta push it, you lean on it, and it opens, because obviously people carrying food wouldn't be able to open the door, right? They would just lean on it to push it open. But something like that could work, because the kind of the style, I think, works well with the vibe. I think that's kind of cute. Maybe. It's just updated travel policy and credit card policy for the team. We got them all credit cards. Oh, okay. So Goku can go shopping is what I'm hearing. So I would put a door here, right? Because this is the one that the kitchen staff would be able to use to the waiters to bring the food out, right? There's going to be a hatch there because that's going to lead to the kitchen anyway, right? Hi, Jelly. No, that's why we have a policy. The policy is to stop you from spending. No treats for you. None. Grecian wieners. Would it blue like that? It kind of blends in. Jelly, how are you doing? What are you up to? What are you wearing? Oh my god, I like that one with the star like that. Oh, I feel like that fits the vibe quite nicely. The little star. I feel like that's very like American Diner. Need to put a cap on those cards by the sounds of it. Just so people can't spend all that money, right? You're just chilling, man. Man. And by chilling, you're playing games? You're having fun? I hope. So I want to do... It doesn't need to be huge. But if we did a hatch like that, we'd put a shelf here because this is where the chefs would place the food so that the people who are working here would be able to grab it. Here we would have drinks machines, obviously, right? But on this side, this is what leads out to the kitchen itself. Hi, Philip. We love you. Philip, how are you doing today? Thank you for the 3 streams this week. You haven't played any games at the moment. You're gonna get on soon, though. What are you thinking of playing today, Jelly? What's on the agenda? What are you in the mood for? Okay, let's bring this out a little. I'm being lazy by making the whole thing the wall, the blocks, but honestly, if you're not in this room or if you're not outside this room, you can't tell what the block is made of. This doesn't need to be massive because it is just gonna be a kitchen. I think I want that to be at least 2 more blocks out. I don't want the door to be right next to the wall. You're so tired. You've been working so hard today. You've been working so hard, Philip. Or Mr. Sharky has. I'd be very curious to find out. Fortnite. Oh, what are you working on in Fortnite? Joe, are there any cute events going on? Anything fun? So I think in this side, the whole thing would be tiled, more or less, right? No, I still want to do the same height as the subway tile. What is that? 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I'm looking at it, so I can't tell how many blocks that is. 4, and then I want to do like a steel or something for the walls. Right, because this is a place that's going to get a lot of cooking done. There's going to be a lot of messes, splashes, whatever else. I think you would need it to be resilient for a very long time. These are bunkers. These are designed to last forever. I think having a metal that would... It's literally metal already, but just put it like a chrome or something. You had to force him to go run errands with you. So you had plans, and Mr. Sharky was not listening, so you had to drag him along. I see how it is. You know, sometimes you've got to put your foot down, your little toe beans down. Cafes make me hungry. What's for dinner? I don't know. What would you like for dinner? It is a Friday, Mocha. If I was to do a Chrome, how would that look? I just skipped this song. I think it's because I went back up the list by accident. I feel like I did. Hi, Eric. Hi, welcome in. How are you? How are you doing? I feel like this could work for the kitchen. It's very dark in here, so I'm going to have to put a lot of lights in, especially with this kind of reflective material. Makes it very hard to see in here. I want that to be... Wait, what is that? I need it to be a lighter color, so like a white or something. Maybe just a pure white. Reflective. Almost like you're inside of a trailer or something. You were doing good. I'm glad to hear it. I'm also doing well. We're just doing some house flipper today because it's Friday. Unwinding for the weekend. How's work today? Have you finished yet, Eric? So if I was to do this same material here and make this into... It's exactly what I was thinking and it worked. Nice. If that goes up and around, how would that look? Would that be weird? I think too much of it makes it almost look like a race course or something. What does that Rick make for dinner? I honestly have no clue. Rice, mince, veggies, and a popcorn for dessert. It's like you know me. We'll do exactly that. I like this. We'll do our usuals. I've been treating myself. I have been having popcorn lately as my snack after dinner. I make my dinner. I have popcorn. I have a coffee post dinner. We have this microwave popcorn. It's very basic, super low calories. I put nooch on it and hot sauce. Guys, I know it sounds really strange, but don't knock it till you've tried it. The nooch gives it like a savory cheese, and then the hot sauce, I know what it is. I can't explain it. I cannot explain it. You just have to try it. You could eat like unlimited popcorn for no calories. Right, exactly. So aside from today, because I had pasta for today for lunch. Normally I just have like tofu and a veggie. So my lunch is like 200 calories. And then my dinner is normally like 600 calories. So I'm way under anyway. So I'm like, oh, can I really have this popcorn? It's like, it's 240 calories for a whole bowl. Like a whole bowl. Nooch. Nooch is nutritional yeast. It's a very like vegan coded thing. It's rich in vitamin B12, but it's got a ton of nutrients in it. And it's what the vegans call like vegan cheese, because if you put it in anything or on anything, it gives it a very strong cheddar flavor. So if you don't want to eat cheese or you want to add a cheesy flavor, you can add nooch to it. Popcorn is basically nothing but some salt, yeah, and like no oil either. And nooch is yummy on popcorn. It's strange, but when you try it, if you do try it, you'll understand. I don't know how to explain it. It just gives it a really weird but nice flavor. And I can never get enough of it. It's beautiful. Amazing. I don't think I have any kind of industrial cooking stuff. Even if I type in industrial, it's not good. Yeah. If I was to make something that was like industrial, I guess I could just change the kitchen setup to, instead of being cabinets, it just is more like a chrome. Carnival these days, you give up everything in attempts to heal myself. So if you were to have popcorn, you would have popcorn chicken, right, Squatter? That would be your alternative. It's like I can't have popcorn anymore. I have to have popcorn chicken. And this has got a bowl of like popcorn chicken pieces from KFC. I mean, you could put Nutra on that too, or hot sauce. Or hot sauce. That could still work, right? What would be, I guess if I did something like that, I just made the whole thing chrome. I want the one which has the least cabinet space to it because it doesn't need it. It's all going to be... You know, I should really check and see which ones can actually be... change the wood to metal, right? See, those are all stone. That's metal. The countertop, I could maybe make a plastic, right? It works though. You don't have as many issues anymore, and it's only been like a month. Sometimes I think our bodies need like a full reset, right? Like completely change up the diet and just take out everything and see what was making you feel unwell. I was watching this whole documentary about the gut health and the biome itself, and how without certain things being introduced into your diet, you just get very sick. So I feel like a hard reset might not be a bad idea. Too much of goislop, whatever that is. Yes, too much of probably something that you should be eating, right? Okay, that could look industrial. If can I see like how there isn't a metal option for this? I could do a plastic still and just industrial oven, right? It could still work if I was to stack them too. Though they wouldn't be stacked like that. Stacking them is much more of a modern thing. These would just have fryers on top, right? Because everything's gonna be fried, right? You'd probably have a few of these for actually baking stuff, like if you bake anything. But this is a diner. It's themed to be like a diner, but it's also a multi-purpose cooking space. So it looks like a diner just so that the people who live here have some kind of creature comforts, right? But I'm trying to match the difference. 4. Okay. Right. Okay. Fine. Then something else can go over there. It's fine. I need fryers. It's gonna be gas burners, obviously. Stovetop. They would be more like this. This is clearly induction cookers is very new. Stovetop like this, and then if I make it all chrome, it's gonna look industrial. I feel like just putting chrome on things makes it industrial, right? I see it. It works. Feels like an industrial kitchen to me. It's still very dark. I need some of these lights. The only light I have is the one on me, and I feel like it's not... Oh, I can't even see the lines. Oh, there. There? No. There. No. Jesus, I can't see the dots. There we go. I did it. Got there in the end. I was like, I can't see the dots for the life of me. Cannot see them. Okay, so we would have some kind of serving tables here, because this is where you'd put the food to be taken on the other side by whoever's working. But on this side, you would have the trays here because this is where you put the plates and you prepare everything on it before you pass it over to the wait staff, right? I don't think we have the right tables for this. I think I've done this before. I've used shelves. I think it was like the garage shelf was the right one. Because there's no tables that work the same way. There's a Pokemon in chat. Whoops. If anyone wants it. If anyone wants a lantern, there is one. Yeah, no, say I think it was a shelf. I'm pretty sure we did something like this and just made them all into It's so very low, though. I mean, I could do this and just lower it into the ground to be the height that I need, because I need to be like that. Maybe like that. That might be the better. Nothing's going to be beneath us, right? This is the bottom of the build. This is the bottom of the build. So I think I could get away with doing it like this, maybe. Like that. And then make those chrome, because like I said, this is where you're going to prepare the food once it's already done. That should... Oh. It's going to be white, because I can't do a chrome, though that might work better with the style that I'm going for anyway. Then lower these, put these down. Same height. I like that. Okay, because you would put your food, you put it on a burger, right? You make it a, say you make it a cheeseburger, you're frying it up over here, being all like SpongeBob-esque, and there's Squidward calling you, you know, whatever he calls you. You'd plate up your burger here before placing it here, and then the wait staff would grab it. Well, no, I guess they would, right? If you were sitting there, yeah, sure, the person who's working here would grab it, right? But if you're sitting over there, someone would still grab this and take it out to you still too, right? Either way, it would still work. Luda, you approve? Okay, good. That's all that matters. I need extractor hoods, right? Hood. Perfect style. That is beautiful. Like, the fact that all three of them were put in different heights, brilliant. I love that. Amazing. Oh, now you want to put shadows in? The fact that all three different heights. I love that. How does that... That is still not right. Okay. Is that right? I think the reflection is screwing with me. It's like a... It almost... It's like one of those, funhouse mirrors. I can't see it. It's driving me nuts. Let's... Let's go with this, and let's maybe put the tile just behind that so I can actually see it. I was losing it. I could not see a thing. Okay, if I aim for this line here. No, that one. Aim for that line. There we go. Though these could actually be closer to each other also, right? There's no reason for them to be so far apart. No reason to be so far apart. Just because the ovens are wide and far apart doesn't mean the stoves need to be too, right? Doesn't matter where you're standing when you use them. Hmm. How does that not work? Guys, how does that not work? How does that not work? I don't know what that means. I don't know what that is. Whatever. Whatever. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, let's get some pans. Okay, the ad break will be over in a minute. Okay, pots. No, pan. It's because I put pans plural. Isn't? Yeah, there we go. I put pans plural and it will show me flowers instead for whatever reason. Chrome, steel, black iron. What would they have used? What would they have used? No clue. They would have used something. Whatever it is that they used it. I I need some cabinetry. I need a table. I think I need a table in the middle, a preparing table, right? And then I need actual countertops for like cutting, preparing, whatever. I'm gonna need fridges and freezers. Have a look at the freezers or fridges. I don't think they have freezers today. No. Fridge. Okay, guys, welcome back from the ads. I apologize. I do like this style. Would this be the right style? I feel like it could be the right style. Maybe. I feel like that could be the right style. Let's make that dark blue. Yeah, it's fine. Okay. We want cabinetry on this side, and then I want to put island in somewhere to prepare the food at. Cat alley. Did you finish your swim, alley? Did you have fun? I guess I could put cabinetry in. I guess if I find a style, maybe the similar style to whatever this one was. If I copy it, wait. Time to turn off your brain. I read that's burn off your brain. I was like, uh-oh, what did you do? Yes, turn off your brain and relax, because it's Friday. I thought that was going to open it in the store. I pressed the wrong button. What is this? A car read. Do we have a cabinet set that fits this perfectly? Like it's the top two, but I need to make it metal. So I need to make sure I find a set that's the same. Or at least has the option, because not all of them do. Definitely not those. Definitely not that. Oh, that oven would have worked nicely, wouldn't it? Oh, I could have used that one. That one would have worked for the industrial vibe too. Ooh, I could have done that. Or just make it all chrome, the whole thing. That probably works better because those buttons are far too modern, right? Far too modern. Now these aren't the right size. Ali, what are your plans now? You gonna relax? You gonna have fun? You gonna chill? Let's just sell these. Right, and let's figure this out once I place it. That could still work, right? Kind of. What can I do for the countertop? Can that be... I want it to be metal, but there's no option. Don't be silly, you need to edit stuff. I was like, I don't get a time off. What do you mean? Don't be silly. I guess I could do that. Me, that is chill. I mean, you're not technically on, right? You're not streaming, so you can, in a sense, relax a little, right? So it almost works. There's different sizes for the stoves, but you can never figure out how... Different sizes for the stoves? We can have a tiny little oven. Hi, Junie. Hi, welcome in. How are you? Happy... What is it for you? It's Saturday for you, isn't it? Yes, because it's Friday for me. Happy Saturday, Junie. How are you? That fits actually perfectly in there. That could work. A tiny little oven. Just an equal oven. You're awake, stay. Junie, we have another hour. You're welcome. We will stay with you and keep you company. See, now I think if I could get rid of that, maybe I could put a block in there. I want to get rid of that. I want it all to be one giant white, you know, like we'd have an industrial stove set. It would all be metal. I can't set this to be metal. A Sunday girl, no way. It's Junie, there is no way it's Sunday for you. There's no way. You're only one time zone ahead of us. Well, like one day ahead of us because of time zones. I guess I could do it like that and then just blend it in, right? Right? What I can do is, with this, I can grab a material. I can grab the metal, the chrome, apply the chrome like this. Excuse me. There we go. And I can just shift it. You need to be 5 p.m. already. But at least it's Friday, Gianti. You're right. Happy Thursday. Junior's like, no, it's Thursday now. Junior, do you have any fun weekend plans? I need you to tell me what your weekend plans are. Thank you. Like that. Oh, God, that came out perfectly. I mean, I may have pushed it too far on one end. There we go. Beautiful. Now you can't see it. No, I need to do underneath too. But now you can't see the original cabinet because I've just given it all a chrome finish for our full-out bunker. Nice. So good at this. Thank you. Hold for applause. Whatever. I guess I could probably shift that over too. Can I fit 4 in? They're the same size as the stove, so guess so. Should those be chrome as well? Oh, that didn't come out as chrome. Oh, it did. I kind of like that. I don't have that. You like it super fresh or something. Or something. I'm trying. I'm trying my best. It's when you don't have what you want, you sometimes have to make what you want, right? And that's what I'm doing, making what I want. Let me give it to me. I need it. I like that. I think that worked. I am happy with that. I think that's a win. If only we had like an industrial sink, like a tub kind of sink. That would be cute too, instead of just like a hand washing sink. Today, housemate is setting up D&D with his friends. Sunday, you go back to the parents' place to stay for a few days for family reasons. Do we look forward to that? The family reasons, or is that like, gotta get it done kind of thing? It's my dad and my brother's birthday today. They both shared the same birthday. I made sure to send them both happy birthday. I want to do something like this, but I don't want to have too much of the same style here. I do need to put cabinetry in too on this side because I need a place to prepare stuff, right? Happy birthday to them, exactly. So I think my brother, my eldest brother, I believe he's gone to Germany for his birthday. My parents were supposed to be going over to dog sit for them. But his wife ended up having to work, so she didn't go to Germany. So they didn't have to go dog sit. So my dad's at home for his birthday, and my brother's in Europe. So I hope he enjoys that. All I'll say publicly is it's important. Okay, important, that makes sense too. Regardless of whether you want to go or need to go or whatever, it's important that you do go. Sometimes you have to do what you got to do, right? And that's okay too. That is perfectly okay. I hope whatever it is, I hope that you take care of yourself and get some time to relax too. Can I make these into nah? Bah! Or whatever Pink Pantheress once said. Are any of these able to be chrome? Any of them? That's the door handle. Any of the... I don't want to do plastic. I want chrome. I need chrome. I could use these still. I could. Lower them down as I have done, and then just put a... I can use my blocks too. Brother went to Germany by himself without his wife. I mean, Mocha went to Germany for Christmas without me. So I feel like this isn't surprising for anyone, right? I don't like that clips like that. I may have to turn off the snapping and just... No, maybe make that go down. Like that. Men! You dear me, okay. If you're going, I'm going. I mean, Mocha went for a work trip, so I guess it's different. My brother went, you know, to celebrate his birthday, so it's unfortunate that his wife had to work, right? Unfortunately. It's 10 p.m. for you. Ali, I was in Z stream yesterday. Z went for a pee break and Ali put an emote, and I was like, Ali, why are you still awake? I didn't type that because Ali may have been going to bed, but still. There's a quest in chat if I wanted to join. Commands join to get in. But yeah, no. I haven't been to Germany before, but Mocha went for work. He also went with Gunkel too, so for work. But it's fine. I'll go one day. There we go. And then I can just put the blocks in over here. Oh, actually, I don't have to use the blocks. I can use the board. If I do the board, it's thin. Right? I can put that in. Because then it's just more like a door or a shelf. Right, there we go. Perfect. There we go. I like that. You be salty. I mean, that's understandable too. You're always awake and always watching, and it's like, I see you. Whatever you're doing, I'm always watching. Both the trip in another country without your spouse sounds wrong. Maybe they'd planned it and work came up and you get a choice, but Japan better. I would like to go to Japan. Book have a work trip, which is in Australia. I mean, he could, but then I would have to go because I want to go slap Hangry in the face and say hi to Junie, yeah. But also Japan. I would love to go to Japan. There's very few things that I would ask Bill for. But I would suggest and hint at they do like a work thing in Japan, so I can tag along and pretend it's for the work thing, but it's not. It's just because I want to go. Cute. I like that. I feel like I would cover up the front too. I could have just built the whole thing, couldn't I? Yeah. Best time to visit the Netherlands is August, just saying open invitation. Is that due to weather? Like it's a tolerable weather, not too hot, not too cold? I assume that's what Ali means. Unless Ali's just like, that's when I have a free schedule. Thank you. That also makes sense. No, Australia first. It's technically over in the same direction, so you could do a little bit of everything, couldn't you? Cabinets. I feel like that's not enough. I feel like it's a very small cabinet space. I feel like I may as well just built the cabinet myself. Cadet Mocha before he goes to Japan. Okay, I mean, I think Japan might be a little bit before Australia. So you could take me and just say I'm the help. You are brown after all. Wow, Genji. I think you could say that. I don't think anyone else can say that. I get pretty hot and stuff here, but it gets sticky cold in September suddenly. But what is hot for you? Yeah, Ali, what would you consider hot? Because it's probably what I would consider hot, not Ganty. You're always free for a visit. Ali's like, can someone please come visit me? I would go visit Ali. I think this is as a place where you would go to chop or prepare veggies. I think that's not big enough. That needs to be deeper. We need to go deeper. You know, I may as well just delete that and just keep building more custom stuff myself. And just build the rest of it custom. Did I do the grid snapping? Yes. May as well just do it. Right, just build the whole thing. Wow. Ludo, what wow, what do? We're losing a beautiful summer, no more 40 degrees days. As we're moving into summer, you guys are moving into your winter. Are you ready for it? That's better. Is it too high? No, I think that's a decent height, actually. I think that's a good height. Good height. I like that. Perfect. I do need to lower that a little just because it isn't actually on. Oh. So turn off the snapping. Okay. Did you read Getty's comment about being help? Oh, that too. In California, they got extreme heat warning the other day. It was for 80 Fahrenheit, 26 Celsius. Hey, I mean, that could be hot. I mean, in the UK, if it was above like, if it was like that, yeah, it would have been a heat warning, right? No, it's pneumonia season. Junie, don't be getting no pneumonias. Pneumonias. Are you ready? Are you looking forward to get a bit cooler, or are you just going to be hiding inside, bundled up because it's 1 degree cooler than usual? I feel like even... Does it get that cold in Australia in the winter? That's not hot. No, but Gandhi, for most people, it might be. In the UK, 30 degrees is hot, and people will complain about it. Fun enough, the tarmac will melt too. Okay, I want to put, like, cutting boards. I need knives here. This is where you would have, like, your lettuce. You'd be, like, chopping it up, right? I guess I could move the fridges over too. This is where you'd be preparing the veg and such, right? It was 91 Fahrenheit here yesterday afternoon. This morning it was 39 and it only got up to 50. Are you enjoying that more? Are you enjoying the cooler weather today? I don't mind the warmth, but I always have my aircon on running anyway, right? So whether it's super hot outside, it's not too much of an issue. It's just the aircon runs more. Last year was 37, 39 in July, which is 98. Yeah, Ali, no, thank you. If it's above, like, when I was living in the UK, if it's, like, above 25, it's too hot for me. Because if it's above 25, we didn't have air conditioning. If you open the windows, the hot air just blows in, right? It's gross. And it's humid, so it's sticky. Feels like a cloud. What Ali said, yeah. Damn nature, you scur. Much scur. I like 60s, 70s perfect temps. I think we normally have our... I think it's like 67, 68. Anything up to like 71 is fine for us. If it goes any higher, we have it. We bring it back down again. But it's like a comfortable temperature that I can deal with without sweating too much. You twink with a respiratory condition. Even a breath of the wind makes you... As Junie steps outside, the wind blows. Junie gets blown over in the wind and then starts coughing. It's dying. Cough, cough. It was cold because I was born in the desert. I'm good at temperature regulation. I'm the complete opposite. I grew up in the UK where we didn't really have the heat on at all ever. So it was always on the colder side. So my body is always warm. I'm always keeping myself warm. So whenever it gets warm, I'm like, yeah, I'm wearing shorts and a t-shirt, or I'm not even wearing a t-shirt and I'm still sweating and gross. Disgusting. Twink, use it. Twink. Respiratory conditions, you say. I'm listening. A chronic one too. Yes, everyone, meet Junie, give Junie attention. Now they're no longer Polynesian sauce, the sauce that Gandhi puts on his Subway, apparently. Feel free to give him some attention. I think I want a chopping board, but we established this when we were doing the other build for Gandhi stuff. There isn't really... I mean, it's a cutting board in this, isn't it? I guess I could do that and make it like a white plastic. They would have used white plastic because it would have been sterile, somewhat clinical, right? Let's just put a few of those in. I had to put them on the floor because there isn't a table here. They should go on the floor. That's clean, isn't it? On the floor. We don't talk about that. We don't talk about the floor cutting boards. You probably wouldn't even use a cutting board. You would just prepare it on this surface, right? Right? Probably, maybe. I'm a good person. You've been relaying that story to everyone. I know. I think I went into someone's stream and you was explaining the story to them. You'd explain it to me too. Gandhi had also told me it. So it's fun to hear both sides of the story too. Because, you know Gandhi, right? He's like a literal airhead, so it makes a lot of sense. Can I do a plastic hot knife? Can I put it on the cutting board? I can. Oh, thank goodness. Oh, I have a proper one. Oh, he's a big one. I don't know if it's a thing. I don't know if it's a thing anywhere else, but in the UK, you would have different colored chopping boards depending on what you were preparing. So you'd have a red chopping board if it was for meat, so that you would never cross-contaminate your stuff, because, you know, if you're cutting raw meat on a chopping board, you wouldn't want to then put your raw onion on that you're not going to cook on the same chopping board, because you would make someone very sick. Oh, I can use custom color, so I can do a... There you go. That's where you'd be chopping up the gonads. Cross country 2, we do that here. Okay, good. I was curious. I was like, I'm going to put it in and just assume most people do that, right? You told your dad about it on the phone. And what did he say? Followed back with a filthy, dirty comment that you refuse to repeat. But is it funny? You can tell me on my DMs if it's really funny. You're more than welcome to. Maybe we do a green one too, just for the sake of it. I think they would use a blue one for seafood and stuff, but where are they going to get seafood at the end of the world? I don't know. It would be fresh anyway. Do we have lettuces? We do have a lettuce. Let me just put a lettuce there. I'm not actually going to put it there. I'm going to put it on the thing next to it, but I can use the boards as... like that. And get another one because I want to like lower it like that. It's funny and it's dad. Is it a dad joke? Because you know me, I love a good dad joke. Love a dad's joke. I can't remember what section that was in. Food, right? Accessories, right? Grocery. Yeah, that would make sense. Oh, here we go. So what I wanted to do is put burgers on plates, right? And we have... oh, now I got fries finally. Oh, see? Diner. I don't know how or where you got these fries from, but it's a diner. You're going to have them eventually, right? We'll ask questions later. Guys, calm down. Maybe a tomato, because you might have a tomato to go with your burger. Your burger. Not quite is very on brand with dad's humor. Oh, specifically your dad's humor. Okay, gotcha. That makes sense too. That's okay. So the question being, Junie, is your dad the Polynesian source or is your mother the Polynesian source? Because that would make sense to who made the joke, right? And what the joke could have potentially been about. I feel like I still want a table here in the middle. But it's not a professional kitchen, right? Plus, you'd lose this valuable space here. Okay, let's just grab some plates. Like a big plate? Okay, we're not listening to this one. Oh my god, how far did we get? Oh, you know what we can put on? The dad is Polynesian. Gotcha. You need to cut your hair today and possibly dye it. What are you thinking of dyeing it? What color are you thinking? We're gonna put Cobra on. You were there. I was there. I was where? I was who? I was here, there, where, everywhere. So it tastes like pineapple. Yeah. Yes, pineapple on pizza. Lavender, but tonight you would just bleach it first. Okay, and what's the ordeal of you cutting it? How long does that normally take? I want these to be just white plates. Also, guys, if you haven't heard this album, jeez. Absolutely slaps. Am I putting fries like that? I don't know if I want fries like that. I want the loose fries. Oh, they're considered trash, aren't they? They're in the junk section, the trash section. Yeah. Cutting, meh, 30 minutes. I mean, your hair's already pretty short, right? So you just be trimming it up, right? Like neaten up the edges and stuff. So the dad is Polynesian, and that's what started the Polynesian sauce incident. Oh, okay, gotcha. That was the whole conversation. Gotcha. That makes more sense. Sorry, yes. You approve of the bleach, yes. Oh, I just cancelled it. There was fries in here, right? French fries. I just wanted to put French fries on the plate. I didn't... Is there a... I just wanted to put a few little French fries on the plate. I don't want to throw them, like, on the plate like that. It's fine. We won't talk about that. It's fine. Oh, a mess. Yeah, I guess I can't just place fries. I can put fries like this, but I can't put, like... I can put fries on the plate, but you wouldn't serve up a plate like that. Maybe if you're in like a really bougie restaurant, and that wouldn't be red and white in McDonald's colors. It's just like... Maybe we'll do it in Fallout colors, because it's our Fallout bunker, right? That's just bad for business. Right, unless you're going to eat them off the floor, maybe. That'd be slightly different. Maybe. I feel like this is too far away from that. I want to move this whole thing. I want to bring you in for questioning. You've been a bad boy. I'm bringing this in. I'm bringing it in. Bringing it in. Can we squeeze through that tiny gap? No, probably not. Do I care? You need meat between your buns. Oh, I've heard this about you. I'm sure someone will be able to help you. Vegan meat, preferably, right? Right, preferably. Is there a Pokemon in chat? Did I miss a Pokemon? Oh, there is. Wait, there is one. Ow, that hurt my elbow. Some of Brick's chat, some context. It was 2 a.m. I could not sleep. I saw Gandhi was live, so I figured to go watch for a hot minute. Go on, keep going listening. At Yard House, they serve the fries in a fancy cup. Like a metal container with fries in. If you go to any bougie restaurant, they love to do that for whatever reason. Any vegan beef in chat. There would be Cows Hangry is, but Hangry's decided to go live and hate on me, so I can't hang out with him right now. Come on, vegan. We should make that command. I said hi, and Gandhi said something like, Junie, you didn't see me drinking in the morning. Which means he was, because Gandhi gets drunk in the mornings on stream. Okay, maybe that's better. Nope, that's still not enough. I want to bring that even more. I think that's too much space. When you're back here, you don't need a ton of space, right? You're only just walking back between the hatch. Why can't I line that up? Ugh, Struggle, what are you up to today? What are you doing? Well, like, it's fine, Gandhi. My dad is Polynesian, and we grew up on a day drinking culture. And then he asked about what sauce is that? Something. The cows that I eat are vegan. Does that count? I don't know. You'd have to ask Tom. But if you ask Tom, you know where that's going to go. And then we'll all have to raid out. Because it's Tom. Did you go back from lunch with your mum? That's adorable. How was lunch with your mum? What did you have? Did you say hi from me? And Gandhi goes, wait, Junie, your dad is Polynesian. Like the sauce. See, did Gandhi ever explain what sauce he was thinking of when he said that? I think that's a better size. Because I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I can't. What sauce is he thinking? What sauce would Polynesian be mistaken for? Tom will ban you from here. He will try. Q chat educating Gandhi about Polynesian culture. Yes, and not the sauce. It was nice, but we talked about everyone else in the fam. Was it like a gossip session with, you know, mother and favorite child? Or were you just briefly talking? Were you talking about your brother? What did your brother do? Tell me. I won't tell him. The freaking Chick-fil-A sauce. Is that a what is that sauce? What is that sauce that you confused? I don't know. Love me some mum gossip. Also love mum gossip. I was turned off early because there was meat in your rice, not vegan. Oh God. What did you ask for and they ruined it? I remember I went for a really nice meal with my parents years ago during COVID and went to this place. And I because you know in the UK it's really nice because on the menu they put like the logo like VE right on every restaurant you go to. They do it now. It's like everywhere, so you can very easily see from a glance on the menu what you can and can't have, right? So I was like, okay, we ordered the dessert. I ordered like a sorbet thing, like a fruit sorbet. The waiter came back and it was like a chocolate cake, and I was like, I don't think I ordered this. And they're like, yeah, you did. And I was like, this is what you ordered. And I was like, I don't think so. And I was like, I'm pretty sure I ordered the sorbet. And I was like, oh. And then they literally shuffled away and brought it back. And I was like, normally I'm pretty self-aware and I'm paying attention. But if I hadn't paid attention, the fact that they just somehow picked up the completely wrong thing or asked for the wrong thing, that's what makes me paranoid about eating out at restaurants. Is like, it's serious for me. If I had an allergy, that would be serious. But the fact that the waiter could just so easily just give them the wrong thing or say the wrong thing or bring something over because it's not serious to them, I'm like, this is why I can't just go to like a coffee shop and ask for a coffee with oat milk, because if they're not paying attention, they'll just pick up whatever they feel like and put it in. And then there's my day ruined, you know, because I'll be like dying, like on the floor, like crunched over. They ruined it. 100% they did. If I was a vegan mean, and that happens, that's wild. Yeah, it does sometimes. Give me more rice, but it was a bad start. Did they scoop it off the plate, or was it like a bowl of rice? The brushing it over wasn't the fact that Polynesian sauce from Chick-fil-A is not a seafood sauce. It's actually called Polynesian sauce. It's not a seafood sauce. I don't think I've ever been to Chick-fil-A. Rice and beans is no version of it even has meat. Oh, there's no version of it that has meat. So it was just because it was in the rice for maybe a different meal that they were making. People need to respect your food choices, even if it isn't life or death. People assume too much shit. And this is my point. It's like, I wouldn't be the kind of person that would, I'm not going to go into a restaurant and say I'm allergic to something when I'm not, because there are people with allergies and it should be taken seriously. But I want people to take it seriously, right? If someone tells you, please don't put cheese or dairy in something, you need to make sure there's no cheese and dairy in it, because you could make someone very sick, right? So if you order something and say to that person, is like, that's vegan, can I have that? And they bring you the wrong thing that isn't vegan, you know? I know. I don't really eat that very often because of it. They gave you a new plate. At least they didn't just like scoop it off and it was just like still on the same. That would have been gross. But yeah, I guess that would have ruined the whole meal, right? But at least did you have fun with your mom? Hi, Cozy Barra. Hi, welcome in. How are you doing? I like when we talk about food. I'm sitting there designing like a diner right now. Just casually chatting about food and stuff, you know. I feel like they need to have lights hanging down from here. Something that you might see. I feel like these are the kind of lights you would see in a diner, right? I feel like those would be perfect for a diner. But I want to have something that's here at the front of the diner too. Just here. Right? Like, you know, when you're sitting at the bar, you want to have lights hanging down. Spoke to Positivity Gamers, and one of them was like, you should change your name to that for shits and giggles. A joke name that stuck with me for 60 days. But have you learned your lesson, and do you think Gandhi has? Hi, Uncle. Hi, welcome in. You are sweating. Uncle, when does... Junie's let you talk about the weather changing. Is it starting to cool down for you at all as the seasons are changing? You're doing okay. I'm glad you're doing okay, Cozy Burrow. You up to anything fun today for your Friday? Hi, Uncle. How are you? End of the day, we appreciate Gandhi. We do. He has his moments, right? It's nice to spend time with her, and then we complained about your crazy dad you don't talk to because she's with him, so she has to live with it. I think we had this conversation on a stream, right? I'm pretty sure you had mentioned it, that you get on with your mother and I think your brother, but not your dad, but that he still lives there, right? Interesting. How did that go? Any unresolved trauma that was resolved, or was it just like a gossip thing? Also, do you think for the mod love? It's starting to rain at least. If it's getting cold, it's getting slightly cooler, and then the rain just makes it all humid. Gross. Yeah. Depends. Ask Gandhi, where is Polynesia? In general, or are you hoping he's going to point at one random island and say, that's it? Junie, I've asked Gandhi many a question from mainland US where something is, and he wouldn't know. So you're trying to not let dread consume your mental headspace. And you know what? Sometimes we have to, right? Not let it consume us. But if we can help, if you can hang out with us and distract yourself for a bit, we're only going to be streaming for another 20 minutes, but if I can help, we'll try our best. It's still pretty warm. There's nothing worse than when you're expecting it to get cooler and then you have this rain coming in, but because it's still disgusting outside, all it's doing is just making it warm and moist, you know? And nasty, but I don't know if I like that. I don't know what lighting I want in here. I want one in here. Yeah. Junie, I don't get your hopes up. It's Gandhi, it's geography. He might not know. It's just nice to let things out. He's a malignant narcissist, so there's no helping it. Oh, I see. Okay. Is that part of the reason that you don't get on? Or is there just a combination of things? Because I feel like, I'm not going to line this up. I feel like with a lot of people, they give people the benefit of the doubt, right? And then it's just a combination of multiple wrongdoings that you just can't look past. And you're just like, look, I gave them a chance. It's not worth it anymore. Wasting my time, wasting my breath. And then you're just kind of like, I've just got to get on with my life without them. right? I gave them the chance. Oh my god, I can't see what the... Is it this? That's better than it was. Okay, good. That's better than it was, right? Many chances. And you know what? You can't say you didn't give him a chance, right? Exactly. Warm and moist, Brick says. Giggity! You know what? We like warm and moist when it's not the weather, right? Oh, no. Keep on complaining, naked on the floor with the AC and fan on and still sweating. Honestly, if at that point you're not wearing anything, you've got the fan on and it's still disgusting and sweaty, what more can you do, right? How does everyone else deal with it where you are? Like, general population of people in your area, right? You said you're in the city, right? In Brazil, like, I would assume northern Brazil? Wherever right now you're sweating to death, how would everybody else in your city be dealing with it? Would they be out in, like, the shade, or would they be locking themselves indoors with, like, ice packs on the head? Because that's what I would do. Sexy, warm, and moist is decidedly not sexy at all, warm and moist. It's just warm, moist, and unsexy right now. From the northeast Brazil. That's what I thought you had said,
Angry
but I wasn't
Jack's
100%
just
sure.
raided. Best behavior, everyone.
Hi, Hangry. There's our little hangry monster. Hangry. Hi, Hangry. Hi, Hangry. How was your stream? Look, I can't even be mad about this because I had you tabbed up so I could watch your stream. Hangry, how was your stream? How was it? Was it amazing? Did you feel good being back? I know it's been like 8 months, maybe longer since you last streamed. Welcome in, Raiders. How are we doing? How was Hangry's stream? Was he behaving? Really gay. Hello, hey, welcome in. Did you enjoy Hangry's stream? Did he fart on anyone today? Everyone called you hot, did they? Did they? Tofu tits, that's me. Brazil is divided by north, northeast, center, west, southeast, and south. And you're in the northeast. Where would you say has the worst weather at this time of year? It was good, fun, being more popular than you. You know what, Hangry? That's okay. Because I'm sure that you were working out and you were grunting in the gym and people were making messes in their panties. Hangry, that's okay. And we love you for that. I wish I knew who's streaming. I guess I'll just call him a hit. Yeah, hit. Call him a hit. Or just hit him. Yeah, you're more than welcome to him. He went live like an hour ago. I had him tabbed up because Hangry was like, imagine if I went live right now. And then he did. It's like you're watching. It's almost like I was watching. Yes. I had Ali up too. Hangry, I knew you were live, so I pulled you up so I could watch. To be fair, you've never been outside of northeast Brazil, so I wouldn't know for sure. Brazil is a big country, but it is autumn here. Yes. So hopefully that means it's going to be a little cooler. But does it get cold? I wouldn't think it would, right? Especially being in the north of Brazil, you're that much closer to the equator. It's probably just warm a lot of the time. Legit streams to troll you, the efforts that I go to, and Hangry, that's why I can't be mad at you. I know that you deliberately stream when I do, so I can't watch your streams. But psych, I pulled up the stream and watched anyway. Give us some good times, lots of farts, lots of laughs, and a general good. Oh, no, wait. A general overall smell. Not good, not bad. You're dedicated and you should be proud. He really is. He should be proud and he should be dedicated. No, I mean, I guess he is already dedicated. Whatever. He should be proud of whatever. Not the overall smell. The TVP farts. City's definitely not the worst. There are places that are worse. I'm just whiny baby about being sweaty. You know what? That's understandable. That is valid. That is fine. I complain about being sweaty and I have air conditioning on anyway. And it's not actually that hot. I'm just sweaty. Where is Z? I want to know why the equator is hot. Gandhi, I think most people could tell you why the equator is hot. Because it's closer to the sun than everywhere else. Because it's the equator. Gandhi, like, what more do you need from us? Do you know why the poles are cold? Like, Gandhi, can you please open a book? Can you please open a book? I'm debating if you loved it. Did you love the fart smells of Hangry? Or just mildly liked them? That too. I mean, you could have subtly enjoyed them. Pubsy streams super early in the morning or waits for me to wake up to leave. Junie, the fact that like the past 2 streams you'd come in and you'd said hello and I was like, hi, bye, raids out. Good morning, bye. Get needs to read. Get needs to go back to school, honestly. Can we send him to school? Now that you mention it, why are the polls cold? It could not be related to anything I just said. Right, Gandhi? Definitely not. Okay, back to House Paper 2. Okay, Gandhi, we're going... Gandhi. Yeah, Gandhi. Yeah, Hangy, we're going back. Hangry, if you need to de-stream, though you don't need to de-stream. You can stay with us. You can just sit there and be sweaty and shower later. Gandhi, wow, yeah, Gandhi was the one in the gym grunting. Hangry's been here the whole time. Gandhi even, yeah. It's because I'm so used to shooting at Gandhi right now. You are staying, you're welcome, as you should. You haven't got a choice. But anyone else, raiders who came in, if you need to de-stream, please do. Please go take care of yourselves. Go shower. Take a cold shower because you just watched Hangry. So you cannot be a banker managing people's wealth. I feel like Gandhi shouldn't be trusted with much at all. At this point, no. I'm sweaty. You just walked to get No, you didn't, Gandhi. Wait, Gandhi, when you say you walked to get coffee, did you put your coffee machine at the other side of the treadmill? There is no way you left your house. This is like a 2 out of 10 cool. Hangry, this is our diner. We're working on our Fallout bunker diner right now. It's a lot of chrome because I'm just trying to make something that would last 100 years. Maybe. I said nope, you don't get that low-hanging fruit. A warm pole would be too easy to make sexual jokes about. You know what? And that would be funny though, wouldn't it? That wouldn't make any sense logically. Went to the restroom and came back to Hangy, already having ended, and we came here. Ludo, I know it's hateful, isn't it? He brought you here. You can't be beautiful and smart. Right. You're at work, right? Oh, okay. Yeah. You're at work, so you walked to a local coffee shop or to the coffee machine? Hi, Stevie Pug. Hi, welcome in. How are you doing? Shower you with riches of your hotness and not give you access to the bank account. Do not give him access to the bank accounts. He doesn't need it. It's barely almost 3 p.m. for you? Right, okay. I keep forgetting time zones and stuff. Fall out of fashion. Hangry. You're right. Okay, never mind. I can't even argue that. Thank you, Hangry. Yes. Witness the fashion. Guys, leave my cute little shirt alone. Touch the fashion. Realize the fashion is too expensive for you and put it back on the shelf. You radicalize that too. Counterpoint Gandhi. Ellie Woods from Legally Blondes. Smart. We're at Starbucks in the second building, so they'll walk away. So what I'm hearing is that you already had your coffee break earlier, and then you just snuck away again to go get coffee? Interesting. I see. Very interesting. Okay, we're going to put these in here and not these, because these are like for outside lights. This is kitchen light. These are industrial kind of like kitchen light kind of vibes, right? Like that. Blonde, beautiful, and smart. And a lawyer. Your 8,000 steps, you arrived to work with 6. Okay. I think you're wearing my shirt. Mocha, I am not wearing your shirt. Mocha, when you can fit into a large, call me. Thank you. I'll give you this shirt if you really want it. Oi, mind your business. My business is your business. Less than 2,000, I'm not ashamed. I'm only at 4,313 right now. Started to become a lawyer to get back at her mold stain of an ex-boyfriend. She did. I actually only watched that movie one time, but I did enjoy that movie. That was a cute movie. I like the concept of, and it's like, you can be whatever you want to be. And she's like, yeah, I don't want to just be like a pretty girl. I want to be smart too. And I was like, you know what? I don't like that. You can do what you want. Can I have your blue button up? The one that I was wearing yesterday? Maybe. But Junie, you're a twink. It would be like a nightgown on you, Junie. I don't know if you would, I mean, you could wear it for that reason if you really wanted to, but it would be more like a nightgown. Oh, wait. That could work with the bunker vibe here, right? That could work. Yes, okay, I will send it to you in the mail. It might take like 8 million years to get there, but I can send it. You're welcome. Oh, we're looking at these ones. I don't hate that. How tall is Brick? Ask Gandhi. Because if I tell you how tall he is, he's gonna be like, no, he's 3 foot tall. Oh, that needs to be... There, yeah. He's gonna say 6 foot, but his belly my height IRL, so 5'10". Wow, not you actually taking off 2. Wow. Okay, I see how it is. Gandhi hates me. Gandhi, you were wearing literal high heel shoes. Like literal high heel shoes. Despicable. Wearing husband's shirt, that sounds gay. Wish I'd been to mutually still close from each other. Just steal them. Just snatch them. Make millions today. You'll do your steps this weekend to catch up. Post some on YouTube and walk for 20 minutes. Yeah. Or after stream or after dinner, whenever you want. Hi, Bodley. Hi, welcome in. Happy Friday. How are you doing? How is your day going so far? You had a great day? Yours and Brits is expensive. I'm not expensive. I'm frugal. We'll smother you. Most definitely, yes. Gandhi did some big shoes. He did. Though I also wore my platform Crocs that one day, right? Friday. Also, happy FCF for those who celebrate. Yeah. For those who do, enjoy. Obviously means friends cuddling Friday. It does. I remember that day. I've had that day before. That's definitely what today is. If you like that day, feel free to celebrate. Yes. I think these are cute lights. I like this. And then you grab the food here and you bring it over here. I need a cash register, even though you wouldn't be paying for anything here because you live down here. But we're trying to give the illusion, right? That's the whole point of this. Would that go here? Or would that go like at this end? Or maybe just like in the middle? I feel like if you put it in the middle, it's... No, you would put that down here. You would have like another thing in front, right? This is where they're eating. You wouldn't put the stuff up in here. You'd have another table behind this. You love Farting Cracks Friday. We love a Farting Cracks Friday. Hi, dogs. Hi, welcome in. How are ya? Wish you had friends to cuddle. You should always ask, see who's around. You need combat boots in case I need to stomp on some hoes. Again, it's like, I need combat boots because I'm in combat right now. I don't know, he's combating right now. Something. Race is expensive and it's fine. It worked for a purpose. I could have retired years ago. What do you mean I'm expensive? I don't buy anything. I don't buy anything. Mocha's out here getting a new car. The company, they literally just got a plane, and Mocha's like, Rick's expensive wine. I'm out here fighting for my life. Ganny's fighting allegations. That's what he's doing. Let's look at the blue sky. All the friends cuddling. We love the cuddling. We do. All your friends that want to cuddle with live in different countries, different continents. Oh, that's even further away. Yeah. You know what? Maybe just invite them over and they can fly. You know, you have me buy me things. No, you buy things. I don't buy anything myself. I make Mocha buy everything. Think for the nose. I appreciate it. The plan and the play in the car is business. Allegations. Yes, the extra gay allegations. And the bitch can't even give you 75,000. Hangry, you're a nepo baby. You don't need to think yum. Leonard Mocha is saying that if he isn't gifting out 50 subs per day everywhere. Look, Junie, I'm glad that you've caught on. I'm glad that you've caught on. Because I can't say anything about it. Mocha's like, I know what you're talking about. That was Michelle. And I was like, yeah, Mocha, why is it I go into some random streamer that I've never said a hello to before, and Mocha's gifted like 50 subs in it? Like, who is this person? Do I know them? And Mocha's like, oh, yeah, I met this person the other day. I'm like, who are they? Mocha. I need to build a cabinet here. A countertop here, because this is going to be... This would be where the people, the ones that work here would place everything, right? You're streaming on Truth Social? That's exactly where he's streaming it. Stop spreading truths. Who would ever do such a thing? So I'm just going to spending too much, or literally spending it a year, that would fund a TSA agent. Said that Michelle needs to give Mocha an item. Maybe Michelle needs to buy some Xanax or something. Are they getting a random Rick's down the wires? Apparently so. Yeah. Fund me. Choose me. Goku literally tells him off every time he does it. He screams. It's like, Mocha. Mocha. Spread misinformation on the internet. That's what Tom does. And then Tom calls everybody else for doing it too. Tom's like, you can't say that. That's not true. And then Tom does the same thing. Tom is so guilty for it. Yeah. I always mock Mocha because, you know, Mocha will like in one weekend spend all that I make in a month. He'd be like, oops, giggles. And I'm like, okay, brilliant, thank you. Like, It's fine. It's fine. Save all the money for a trip to Sydney or Japan. Or Japan. Treat yourself. He already is. Though it wasn't even his idea and he's treating himself. So there's gay people here. Exactly. Imagine such a thing. Okay, that's what I was thinking. Because I was like, if you're working here, if you're the staff that works here, you would use this place. This is where you're gonna have all of the condiments and stuff to put up on here, because that's where everyone's gonna be eating, right? This looks more accurate. This is sensibles. The yellow is not though. I think that should be a blue, just to match everything else in here.
Everyone hydrate.
Oh,
thanks,
I'm almost out of water.
Of Pearl.
I am now, yeah. You would love to visit. Not to see Hangry though, right? Not to see him at all. Definitely not. Definitely not. Vote for Japan as long as they can sneak into one of your luggages. Sure. Okay, that works too. Speaking of bricks, moving out of your own place, I slowly had moments of I had rich privilege. Oh, we love our own place. When was this, and how much are you enjoying it? Don't say that to Hangry because he lives rich privilege. It's his whole life. My accountant is mad at me for 2025 though, because he gave so much away to so many people, and none of it, oh, not all of it is tax deductible. I could have told you this. I could have told you this. Now, if someone's doing a charity stream or a fundraiser or something, yes, you can deduct some of those. Yes. So talk about humidity. You got to humidify your throat. Yes, actually, you're right. All this talking, you got to keep it moistened, liquidated. I don't know. Come to Brazil. I would be walking around with like little fans like this with misters. You know, wow, yeah, Hangry. Wow, come on, keep going. Keep going. We just want to talk to you for a minute about your privileges that we'll be revoking. Do I have a ketchup in this? I'm thinking of putting like sauce. Let me typing it in ketchup. Maybe like a sauce. Oh, we got hot sauce. Because what I'd want to do is, can I make one of those yellow, like a ketchup and a mustard? Can I? Oh, I can't change the packaging though. That's unfortunate. We'll just pretend one's a ketchup and one's a mustard. Because during a charity stream, it counts. Yes, because it can see who you donated to, and if you donated to that charity, it like you have the proof, right? It's in the receipts, as they say, right? Don't forget to humidify your thrusty. I'm but a humble soy boy streamer. Yes, you are. Last night we made too much sushi. Went to get Glad wrap. So went to get Glad wrap, and the box didn't have the slider to cut the wrap across, so I asked a housemate about it. And he was like, oh, you mean the expensive Glad wrap? What is a Glad wrap? What is a Glad? I've never heard of this. Glad wrap? It was during any charity stream, it counts. Yeah. Two truths and a lie again. Gandhi, would you just snooze these ad to me? Or Mocha, or any mods? It's not bad all the time, to be fair. I admit that you're a little dramatic. Really? Really? I could never have guessed this. Uncle, would you like to tell me what your name is on Blue Sky? What your handle is on Blue Sky? Just so the class knows. Smell of salt and soy. Actually, I like the smell of that. Me, dramatic, what a surprise, imagine. Went to high school that had lockers and your housemate did not. I didn't even realize lockers were a privilege. I thought it was a normal thing. Yeah, when I was in high school, we had to pay for ours. When you started school, you put down it was like 50 quid. It was a deposit. You got it back at the end, but even that was a lot of money for people. So me being dumb and buying gifts and shit is where he's mad. I don't know what you're talking about. No clue. Mocha, could you snooze these ads? Gandhi can't see them. You're going to start a Fund Gandhi charity. Fund Gand charity. You could, Gandhi, if you wanted, you could create your own religion and do that. Those are tax deductible too. Glad wrap. The wrap. You know, transparent sticky wrap you'd put on your sandwiches. A cling film? Cling film. Because it's a film that clings to whatever you're wrapping in it. Pay for lockers, yeah. Blue Sky, what's that? Never heard of it. Closing Blue Sky tab. Right. Hi, Queen. Hi, welcome in. Thank you, Mocha. I appreciate it. We're going to braid out in a minute. I just need them snoozed. There's a Pokemon chat too. Hi, Queen. How are ya? Pay for your lockers, but your housemate's school literally didn't have lockers. We had to hold the books to school every day. Oh, okay. I had a locker. It was like the one fancy thing I had in school. Most of my friends didn't have a locker. So I would just share my locker with them. I would give them the key and they'd be like, can I put my gym kit in your locker? And I'm like, sure, I don't use it. It's mostly for putting books in, but I didn't really bring my books were in my bag, right? Well, it wasn't. The theme song will be Baby Rex's New Religion. That's a great song. Yes, you should do exactly that. I like this plan. Also, guys, I just realized the time. I got sidetracked. I'm so sorry. We how much did we do? We managed to do a diner today. Oh, we did finish this, our gym down here. But we look, the diner matches. It matches and it makes me happy. Look. The diner matches in our bunker build. I'm okay with this. You had a school locker and a gym locker. You must have been fancy. Yeah, Mocha. Yeah, you were. Two lockers? You wouldn't just put your stinky gym clothes in with your books like everybody else? It's uncouth to discuss these things in front of the innocent ears of sponsors. You know, you're right. I was just curious to know what the name of your account was because we're talking about the the attention thing and stuff. Yeah. Two lockers, one in the main hallways and one in the locker rooms for gym PE. Okay, no, that would make sense. Yeah, no. Technically we had those two, but they weren't your lockers. You just put them in when you were using them and then leave, right? That's just where your clothes were, right? Go back to New Zealand 3 times a year is considered rich privilege. Traveling internationally, yes, it is. Yeah. In the UK, it's the same. Like if you go abroad, you got monies. Though, growing up, 2 of my 3 best friends would go to Florida Disney all the time, and I was like, I've never been out the country. What do you mean? I barely go down the road. Like every year you go. One of them would go to the Maldives all the time too, and I was like, okay. You rented out your lockers. See, Queen was smart. Those were ours. We got them assigned, and we put our locks on them. So you had your own hallway lockers and the gym ones. Okay, that makes sense. I was in a small school, so you wouldn't need your own personal gym locker as well, because there was only like one class doing PE at one time, right? So you wouldn't need to not share the locker space, right? Now you got your own place. You've got to save up for at least 1 shred. That makes sense too, right? Listen, watch out. Uncle's like, stop, reel it in. You rent it out. Queen, did you make much money from that, or was it rented out for different things? DMs are open. There you go. Brick's like, I'm going to the UK. Oh, you are going to the UK in July. What for? For whom? For where? You barely even left your birth state. I think I ever went to one city outside your birth state. And that was in northeast Brazil still. What was the point? Like for travel, to see family, vacationing? Plan a trip to the UK when the war is over. I need Greg's sausage rolls, so yes, please. I'm okay with this. I'm already on the game screen. Back to this one. Okay, we're closing the game. We're gonna look at rating out in a second. I need Greg's sausage rolls. I do. I really do. Oh, I tagged them in my reel earlier because I was like, maybe if I do, they'll send me some or something. Oh, we're into alphas of hot Cheetos with chamoy. Chamoy. Is that like a sauce? A maternal grandpa used to live there. Okay, so you were saying family. Gotcha. That makes sense. You need Greg sausage rolls? Me too. Oh, me too. Wait. Wolf Dad already used this command, but I want to use it again because I want to see it. Wolf Dad, I'm using your command. Oh my god. There's Ludo's too. Oh, I can move it down here. Thanks for doing stuff online. No, thank you for doing stuff online and raiding in. I appreciate y'all. Mom wants to visit the UK at least once to visit the UK. Family is expensive. For sure. You're looking at what, like 13, 14-hour trip, right? Flight time? No, maybe even longer? 18? You're still chatting when game? Oh, Ilfa, we just moved back to Big Head. We just moved back. We literally just closed the game like 3 seconds ago. Imagine if I didn't do the game. I was like, yeah, I'm telling everyone I'm playing the game, but I didn't. No, we literally just a second just finished. This it never happened. Ilf was like, no, you gotta go for 2 more hours. Release your nudes on bluesky.com. You did. We've all seen them now. Okay, well, I want to show you Wolf Dead's new command because I added him today because it's cute. I added the sausage one. I was gonna add Jesus Christ looking at sausage rolls, but we just added the quote of me talking about sausage rolls, the sausage rolls. Who's still got unmentionables? Everyone. Can you build a ship? Like what kind of ship? Like a spaceship, a boat ship, a friendship, like with little ship cabins. Oh, I could. You could, right? A boat. We could do like a boat, like a cruise ship. But there's Laura's new command. Did you hear it? I had that one. Ghost, can you take a look? I appreciate you. Oh, Pearl. Yeah, not yours, Gandhi. We talk about uncles. A boat friendship, and then we could we could collab. We could definitely look at doing another one because we did Atlantis, sorry, challenge. We could definitely do another big challenge, right? Where we could all do it together. That'd be cute. Which part? You love that. We love that. That's cute, right? Oh my god, right now. How can I help? Yeah, the Genji, the uncle right there, that one. We go from under the sea to seafaring. We're just working our way up at this point. Under the sea, on the sea, and then in the sky for the later one. I don't know. Something like that. But it could be stranded on an island, like crashed into the island, like a deserted island. The boat's just kind of stuck into it. I like this. You said the noodles, yes. The noodles were leaked. That's different. The ramen noodles were leaked, yeah. But leaking someone's noodles like that. What if you don't like leeks? What if you're more of like a red onion, a white onion? Leeks are like onions, right? I don't think I've tried a leek, but I feel like they look like spring onions, or as Miracles call them, green onions. The news already, and I thought you were being mentioned. Gendy's like, guilty conscience. Yeah. Who are we raiding? I have no clue. Who are we raiding, Mocha? Please commit the idea to memory. Let's do it. Okay, we'll have to look into it. I haven't done a custom challenge in a while, so it might give me a good excuse to build one, or at least work on one. Is Wolf on? I have so many tabs open right now. Jesus, what is wrong with me? I'm like, why do I have so many tabs? I'm like a hoarder of tabs. He's on and you're in there. Okay. Let's go give him some love. Let's go do so. Nico's also online. He's playing Resident Evil, so I want to go hang out with him too. Let's go give Wolf some love. We're in Wolf. What's that they say? Every person has 2 wolves inside of them. Yeah. We appreciate Wolf here. We do. He's not even on the screen right now. God damn it. What is he, taking a break? How dare he? How dare he? Let's go right into Hangry's boyfriend and go give him some love. Sorry, he's peeing. It's okay. I've got him up so I can see when his face is back. Let's go raid Hangry's boyfriend because Hangry loves him more than he loves us. Let's do that. He's playing Pokemon anyway, and we've been playing all week. Oi, ads, nah. You love your boyfriend? I bet you do. Love Wolves, he's so adorbs. He is. He's playing Pokemon too, and I've been enjoying it. You love it, you do. Hangry, you do. You do. I was like, I love him. He's cute. Leave him alone. We're gonna rate it to him. I do. Hangry is basic, but wow. Hangry's like, I like Rick, but I prefer his twin more. Yeah. Just send DM to how it reminds you. Okay, you do that. The double read. It's okay. We'll just wait for him to get back from peeing. Hopefully he washes his hands. Hopefully. So I'm into my love. Hangry, we're saying nice things. We're gonna go right in. We're being mean to you. Should be there in a hot second. I'm sure he will. Anyway, it is Friday, so no streams from me over the weekend. But Gandhi, if he doesn't hate us, Gandhi should be live over the weekend for his 2 streams this week. Those of you who did Gandhi's House Flipper Challenge, tomorrow is your last day to do it because really early in the morning on Sunday, he's going to review them. So get them done on Saturday. Appreciate here to ask, did you go piss, girl? Did you? I think they're both cute. We'll take that too. Stop in general, please. Hangers like, quit it. Last day, Get her done. Yes. Ludo, this is where Ludo's like pulling his hair. I was like, Ludo's like, I'm supposed to be cutting my hair, but I'm just gonna rip it out instead. But yes, Gandhi will be reviewing them on Sunday, so get them done tomorrow, preferably, so they're done time. Did you wash your hands after? Did you piss? Did you wash your hands after? Exactly. You know how it works. He's still not back yet. It's so hateful. P faster. I haven't chat up, but I can see it. Exactly, P faster. Anyway, yeah, we'll go right over to him. I won't be around over the weekend aside from hassling Gandhi, obviously. But no streams from me. We're back in on Monday. We'll probably be doing some Pokopia and stuff. Giving 200 bits to P faster. I see that. Maybe it'll work. Maybe it'll do something. Maybe it will. We can just right into him anyway. It's fine. He'll show up eventually. I'll probably play some Pokopia on Monday. I don't know. I'm still not finished with it, so. But is it coming? No, they're edging. The streamer we are raiding is not back yet. Imagine if that was the raid message. P twice on stream and got no bits. Right, Hangry. Charlotte, wait, you twice on stream, Hangry? You stream for what? Like an hour and you pee twice? Hangry, how small is your bladder? That's me when I get into bed, put on a movie, and I'm like, did I pee? Yes, I did. Gets back up again and pees just in case. Nobody cares when you're gone. Oh. Can we make that the raid message? We could. Raid messages you pee so slow. Guys, you're more than welcome to raid your own messages. Write your own raid messages if you want. I mean, these are the raid messages, right? You're more than welcome to pick whatever you want. You want us to talk about censored for the sponsor stream? Yep, we're not calling Uncle out for whatever he looks at on whatever app, you know. None of those things. Definitely never, once ever. He's still peeing. He's been peeing so long, his Switch is going into sleep mode. Do you think if we raid, do you think he's gonna run faster? Like, will he run back? Will he like pinch it out? But is it coming? Why you pee so long? Yeah, Spiritbike, like what? Maybe he died. I like Ludo. I like yours. I like how you're missing the pee in there. But yes, close enough. Maybe he's making a sandwich. Maybe he is. Maybe he's making a sandwich. Oh, Ludo, I was literally about to edit it for you. There you go. Maybe copy Ludo's. There we go. Why you pee so long? Be like what? Let's do it. Copy Ludo's. There we go. We'll copy Ludo's. He's coming back. He's got a drink on him. Guys, let's go. So silly. Let's go right over to Wolf. Let's go hassle him. He's playing Pokopia and I have Pokopia. It's cute and fun. Let's go do exactly these things. Let's go before the goddamn ads try and start. Check out the boy. Right. Yeah, Hangry, you should have checked to make sure he's back. Like, shout at him or call him or text him or something just to make him show up. He did make a drink, I guess, right? Guys, feel free to copy, I'll post it again just in case you missed it. Everyone can use it, subs, non-subs, you don't have to be following. But feel free to copy that one because we're bullying him. Let's go, we're going, because the ads are trying to start and that was my last snooze. Have a good time zone. No, you. Everyone have an absolutely amazing rest of your Friday. Have an amazing weekend. Check in with Gandhi over the weekend so you can see the reviews for the house challenges. Ludo, we're warning you. You've got till technically tomorrow, end of tomorrow, to get it done. If you can get it done, that'd be great because I'd love to see. Make sure he's okay. Yeah, Hangry, send it. Do it right now. Guys, I love you all. Everyone have an absolutely amazing rest of your weekend, or I guess day and weekend. I appreciate you all being here. You're all amazing, and I love you. Thank you for hanging out with me. It's always a good time. Have a good rest of your day. No, you. I'm excited to go make some dinner, jump on the treadmill, probably have some popcorn with hot sauce, right? Guys, I love you. Everyone, have fun. Take care of yourselves, and be good. Bye.